dig into that gulp file and adapt it to yourself. So that's my third lesson, own your own tasks. So that's kind of a short way of saying, okay, this is what I've learned when I started digging into gulp. So I hope you don't have any hard questions, but I'll be happy to answer those that I know. So here we are. Okay, so nobody. Oh.
Do you use the file order from gulp? File order?
File order.
Yeah, this analyzes all HTML, all JS files, analyzes in which order they have to be combined.
So Angular. That's something that the guys were talking about.
Yeah, it's not AMD, but he searches through all the
modules.
All the modules, and it actually didn't work for me that good. So
you have to explicitly tell the finance or what is it?
No, you just do */*style.js in your app folder, and then you run file order, and then it should be fine.
Each file, like looking for Angular.module with this registration, or
it looks for the registration.
is that so?
Maybe our syntax wasn't very correct, so it worked 80% of the time. So which is quite bad.
I remember also that I used some plugin. I don't know if it was file order, but I did use something. But also it didn't work, so I just used this technique that what the guys mentioned. You just on your app.js declare all your modules, and then make sure in your gulp. So when you say gulp source, you just put app.js first, and it will pick up app.js, and then everything. So that's how I solved it.
So this is also how we do it. So on the gulp source, you can pass an array. The first one, for example, would be this application context.js, and the second will be ***JS.
Yeah.
But even that we don't need, because gulp is going from parent to child already. So the application context is on the root level, so even that is obsolete.
Actually, I used this one, your approach, with the first files and then all the models, and at last the app.js. And I always use this for Karma, for writing the karma.conf file. So I have the same file order there. So, looks fine.
Yeah, I always digging myself into problems with when I see something like that. Oh, I use this in Karma and I use this in Gulp. Let's write a common config JSON and then require it from both. So, and then I start working on that and not on the job that I'm doing.
So that's where if we want to use this with something like overmind, was it overmind? I could define, like different entry points for my aggregated JavaScript files, and they would be collected from the parent to the child. If I would have everything in my separate folders like I'm doing right now, I could just do several concatenations and load this from the overmind thing.
Yeah.
On this kind of modularization with Gulp, there is an open source project at our company, they did, and it's handling this kind of multi-project situation you just explained there. How to share code between, like CSS, between multiple projects and so on. With Gulp. Yeah. We'll be using Gulp already. I looked into it.
Yeah. And I also had one question. I just forgot to ask it. When is the last time that you opened your Gulp or grunt file? That's a good question. Do you do that at any time, or just at the start of the project when somebody plays?
Every time I read a new blog post.
So every 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Slavko. And yeah, let's continue with the break. And let's have a break of, I don't know, 20 minutes, and we will continue.
15 minutes. We have to keep the agenda up, and I would ask all of you to fill out the raffles and put them in here.